How's it going, my shrubs? GiggleBush here, and I'm sure you know why I'm here. E3 was just a couple days ago, and oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about, specifically on the Fallout 76 part of it. A lot of what I want to discuss that was shown in the trailers at E3 for Fallout 76 has to do with just the creatures in it. But I have a few more points I'd like to make. As most of y'all know, Fallout 76 was confirmed to be an online only game. Now, that absolutely breaks my heart. They say you can do it alone if you so choose, but the servers will still be online, which probably means cloud based saving. And I'm interested to see how they do it. I think it'll be fun. I'll enjoy walking around my home state in Fallout with my friends, but it's kind of a downer knowing that it's online only. Because some of my fondest memories of playing Fallout was offline by myself, a slightly altered mind state, and just chilling. But now it's going to be online. I also think about the people that don't have internet or are like me and have really shitty internet. So I don't know how all that's going to go, but we'll see more and we'll see when it comes out and see how they do it. Now, one of the first things you see in the trailer of Fallout 76 from E3 is this thing in front of the West Virginia Capitol building. I have a screenshot here I'll put up on the screen. Yeah, that thing there. I'm not really sure what it is. However, later on, you see in the multiplayer video people fighting stuff after nuking the Charleston area, and they walk into the town and start killing something called a snallygaster, which I'm wondering if this is what this is, and other than that, I don't know a whole lot on it at all. Another thing I want to talk about is I just mentioned that they nuked the Charleston Capitol building. And I'm sure you could take away from the trailer that was released that you find bits and pieces of a launch code or maybe keys or something along those lines. And it's apparently unlikely you'll get them by yourself, so you team up with people and all of you together make a single launch code and you co-op together to nuke a part of the state or a rival gang or something like that. And I think that's actually an extremely interesting, fun concept to have. And I'm like, okay, I can get behind that. So I'm anxious to see how that goes. One of the things, honestly, the first thing that just blew me away that I saw in this trailer was the giant sloth-like creature. Yeah, this guy right here. Now, there are not sloths in West Virginia. They don't live here at all. But I think this is a play on the state fossil, which was the giant ground sloth that was here in like the Mesopotamian period or something like that. And if they either didn't do their research thoroughly enough or they're going to put in a storyline of how scientists used the DNA from the state fossil and recreated the giant ground sloth. And if that's the case, that'll be a really interesting storyline. And I wonder how fast these guys move, because if they move super fast, that's just terrifying and just terrible. Another thing I want to point out, and you see this, I think, right after the sloth here, is they show this screenshot right here, and that is the Greenbrier Resort building. And if you notice right there in front of it, there's a bus. And okay, yeah, there's cars all over Fallout, but this bus doesn't look blown up. It actually looks pretty intact, like you could hop in it and drive it. So Is there going to be vehicles in this Fallout? Is that rumor going to be true? I don't know, but that bus looks really intact. So I'm anxious to see what's up with that. After this, it cuts to the inside of what looks like a prison or some industrial building like that. And there's these little robot dudes. They're like tripods. And I'm curious to know what those are because I don't believe they've been in previous Fallout games. They're very interesting looking little dudes. I'm not sure of the name of them. It may have flashed on the screen and I missed it. But yeah, these little dudes look pretty intense. The next thing I want to talk about is the weird swamp dude. Like, I don't know what to call him. Uh, he's in the video a couple times. I think I have a screenshot here for him. And I don't know if that's just like Uncle Carl after the Fallout or exactly what he is. He may be part of the West Virginia folklore that Todd Howard said will be in the game. And on the lines of the West Virginia folklore, it has me so excited. And I may have more videos coming your way of actual West Virginia folklore and how it may tie into the game and stuff like that. Because we know for a fact that the Grafton Monster, this little guy here, is in the game. And we also know that Mothman is in the game. And I'm hoping to see the Flatwoods Monster and stuff like that in the game from common West Virginia folklore. If you don't know the story behind the Flatwoods Monster, the Grafton Monster, or the Mothman, you should really give that a Google search and do a little bit of read up about it. I might try to find a link if I can find a good one. Maybe to a wiki page or something, and put in the description to these different monsters because they are definitely worth looking into. I think they are so cool. So, anyways, guys, that about concludes my initial assessment of mostly the creatures and a few things I saw in the E3 trailer. If I missed anything, I'll be doing updated videos and everything on that. I may do another segment on just the E3 trailer itself. So, anyways, guys, take care, and I will see you in the future.